Hey guys, what's going on, and welcome back to the channel. Well, I come out here to the garage to try and figure out what I had intended on doing was doing my battery connections tonight. But I don't think that's gonna happen, just because as I started looking around, I started seeing some things. I still want to get rid of these wires here and do away with those someplace. These are the spot and floods that's in my bumper. And then I started looking at my grid heater, and they go from a 6 gauge and reduce it down to, it looks like about a 6 or so. And they reduce it down to maybe a 10 right up in here. So I think what I'm gonna do, and I've got quite a bit to fill on both sides of these. This is the positive side here. So that'll sit there. So I'll have, you know, these three, those are a little bit bigger than odd. I'm not sure what size they are. I think there might be odd. I have these three here that'll fill up 3 of these. So what I think I'm gonna do is get some 6 gauge, bring this up, solder them together, or put them in some type of barrel connection together to put in one of these holes. And then I may add, I have this one here, so I can put these 3 together and put those into one opening. So then that would fill up all 4 of my positive sides. Because I'll have these 3 here, and then the 4th will be for the fuse box underneath the hood, and then the other will be for the grid heater. The positive down, it goes down to your solenoids for the grid heater that are right down in there. Don't know if you can see them. That doesn't help out at all. Anyway, I come out to do that, and it just, I don't know. I start doing things, and then I kind of start second guessing myself on how I want to do it. So I think I'm going to hold off on that and pretty much not do anything tonight. I apologize for no video over the weekend. It was my wife and I's 17th wedding anniversary, so we went away and spent some time together. It was great to get away from work, life, everything, with just everything as hectic and as busy as our lives are. It was just very nice to get away. So while I was out, another reason why I wanted to do a video tonight is tell me how I look. Other than I don't look good, but I picked up a new camera. I picked up the Canon SX730H, whatever. I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check it out if you want to. I was looking at like the Sony RX100s and the Canon G7Xs, but you know, those are all, like the Sony was 1100, the Canon was 700, and this one was 300. So it was an open box from Best Buy. I was still able to put the Geek Squad protection on it, so I was pretty happy. That, and I purchased a new home Wi-Fi unit for the house too. Oh, wait a minute, I'm sorry. It's an SX730HS. It's right here in front of me. If I would have read that the first time, I would have been able to tell you. Anyway, I'll put a link in the description. You guys can check it out if you want to. It's got the flip up vlogging screen. It's a pretty nice camera. It does quite a few things, plus is a 40 times zoom and 20 megapixel. So I don't know how it's going to do as far as low light, how it's going to do for me as far as filming, you know, on the truck itself. Right now we're kind of in a low light situation, but already the viewfinder on the backside is so much nicer and so much bigger than what I was using currently, or what I was using on my GoPro. So I wanted to pick up something new before I went to PRI, and I just happened to be in Best Buy in Columbus over by Easton, and they had an open box on this camera. So I was pretty stoked and went ahead and purchased it. And like I said, I also purchased the Google Home, because we have 2 Apple TVs, we have 3 MacBook Airs, we have a printer. I'm too cheap. I do not pay for unlimited Wi-Fi. So if all of us are on our phones, we have 3 iPhones and my son's Xbox. So we have quite a few items on our home Wi-Fi, and the little router was just not cutting it anymore, so I went ahead and picked up one of those home Wi-Fi. Anyway, sorry, this is not a tech channel, this is an automotive channel. Just kind of going off, kind of telling you what I did for the weekend and how I had a good time with my wife. So it was very nice to get away and spend time with her, like I already said. But anyway, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead and stop for tonight because I just don't know. Negative side's pretty easy. All I have is these 3 grounds to put on there, and then this ground if I so choose. But I'm still thinking about doing away with these. I don't know where I'm gonna go. I think I might, like I said before, if I remember right, is hook it into the fuse panel inside here and pull this completely out of the engine compartment as it is. So I just kind of have things laying up there right now. Cross your fingers, still haven't had any problems, which I don't think I'm going to as far as the keeper from the valve springs, but yeah, I'm not worried about it. Also, I'm going to be, I got something ordered that will possibly help out with some things on the back of the truck here. I'm not gonna kind of tell you what that is yet, but it's a pretty cool item. I've been looking for something to go back there, and I think I found it. So just kind of waiting for that to come in. I have it ordered. I should be here Wednesday, I believe, is what it said. I was leaving work on Thursday, and I was so I thought I had curbed my wheels already, but it just caught one of the edges on when I was pulling out. They're repaving the street in front of where I work in Walpock, and they have that ground right there, and what it had actually caught was the 2 inches of curb that they had ground around for the new pavement. So I was pretty thankful that I didn't catch anything, and because yeah, I would have cried. I've only been on the truck 2 weeks and I've already curbed them. Yeah, that would have made me cry. But anyway, I know it's a lot of rambling tonight. I wanted to put something out, let you guys know where I was at. I do have this in the works too. I'm just kind of saving this for a winter project where I'm going to be in here in the garage and get all this crap put away and out of the way. I got to do a pull start on that for my brother. I got to order some parts I've got some parts ordered for this weed whip for my brother. Little tip, little advice on these weed whips. The stills have, and I will never buy another still product, just so you know. Take this cover off, pull this exhaust or this muffler off, and there's basically it's your exhaust chamber from the piston and cylinder before it comes into the muffler. I couldn't figure out why it was running so crappy. This is my brother's, and it was almost kind of like the Eddie Murphy, you know, Beverly Hills Cop banana in the tailpipe thing. That kind of shows my age. If you guys have not saw it, it's a funny movie. Watch it. It's Beverly Hills Cop. It's the first one. It's kind of a joke within the movie, banana in a tailpipe. Anyway, basically, it would not run. Every time you give it gas, it bogged down. And I didn't realize, like on the stills, they have a little nut that you can pull out that's got a screened orifice in there. You just take a screwdriver, you poke that out, and everything is usually fine. On these here, they have a different style exhaust. They don't have that. They have just like a little flame arrestor right here, basically a screen. And I told my mower mechanic, other than me, where I buy all my stuff from, well, the issue I was having is you could ask me if I took the muffler off and cleaned that little exhaust chamber out, and I said no, I didn't even know you had to. But anyway, if you take his Torx on any of these small engines, the way today's fuels are and the way these are governed, you can't do anything with them. Take this exhaust off and take a screwdriver and scrape all of that junk out of there. That possibly was the issue on the other still leaf blower that I already threw away, but oh well, it's long gone in history. But tangents, sorry. Anyway, I'm gonna go pick up some wire. Hopefully that'll be in the next couple of days, and get this issue taken care of, and then also wait for that other part to come in for the backside, and go from there. I am going back to my regular hours on Thursday we go back to 3:30, so I'll have just a little bit more time after work. Time changes this weekend, so I don't know how much more time, but hopefully I'll have some more time after work to get some more videos done. Anyway, just to catch you guys up, that's pretty much it. Hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. Tell me what you think of the new camera. Subscribe if you have not already done so, and we'll talk to you guys later on. Bye-bye.